When you hear someone mention Tanganyikan cichlids, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Frontosa? Calvis? Maybe trophies is what got your attention. Although these fish are great, the tank size they require isn't realistic for everyone. So today I'm going to be going over my top 2 tangs for a 10-gallon tank. Now before we start, I just want to mention that the overall footprint of your aquarium is very important. When I say 10-gallon tank, I'm talking about the standard 20-inch long by 10-inch wide by 12-inch high aquarium. Tanganyikan cichlids can become very territorial, and if you don't give them the proper space, it can result in death. With that being said, I think the cichlids I'll be highlighting today are a great beginner fish to welcome you to the world of Lake Tanganyika. Realistically, your choices are very limited when it comes to Tanganyikans and 10-gallon tanks. That's actually why this is only a top 2 video. There's A. Neolampologus multifasciatus, or B. Neolampologus similis, and they both require the same care. For starters, they do best in harder water. Anything above a 7.5 pH will do. They prefer temps anywhere around 74 and 79 degrees. It's important to know that Maltese and Similis are carnivores, so a healthy diet of small sinking pellets, frozen and live food will do them well. Both of these species are colonial breeders and exhibit sexual dimorphism. Males grow noticeably larger than females and max out just under 2 inches. To start an adult colony, I recommend a group of 5. The ideal ratio, 1 male and 4 females. 2 males and 3 females can work, but you're going to need to supervise them to ensure the subdominant male doesn't get kicked out of the colony. More than likely though, you will end up with juveniles. If this is the case, I recommend you buy more than 5 to grow out and just pull the males once you can tell them apart. As for tank decor, shells, sand, and more shells. In the wild, you can find large colonies of multifasciatus and similis at depths of 10 to 30 meters, inhabiting beds of sediment-covered neophthalma shells by the thousands. It's important to mention, they do not exist in the same localities of Lake Tanganyika. Maltese are only found in Zambian waters, and although similis are found in the southern half of the lake too, they are not found in the Zambia section. Naturally, neophthalma shells are an excellent choice to recreate a shell dweller habitat. The problem is, they're very rare and a bit costly. A great alternative is escargot shells. You can find them at your local grocery store or on Amazon. If these are too plain for you, turbo snail shells come in cool colors and textures. Same with apple snails. You can find them either at your local fish store or on Etsy. It is possible to add more elements like stones and plants, but the majority of the layout should be sand and shells. Warning, they are huge diggers, so if you do go that route, make sure you lay your stonework before you add the sand, and you choose deep-rooted plants that can tolerate harder waters. Now that we've gone over the care and needs of these tiny cichlids, you're probably wondering, what's the difference? For that, we need to take a closer look. The trick to distinguishing these species from one another is all in the stripes. Neolampologus multifasciatus stripes run from the base of the tail to the gill cover, whereas the stripes on a similis stretch past the gill cover and stop just behind the eye. Though shy and timid, These tiny cichlids have giant personalities, and if you give them a chance, they will win you over. That's gonna wrap up today's episode, guys. Before I go, I wanted to ask for some suggestions. I need a name for this series. So if you can, please suggest me some down in the comment section. Other than that, please like, follow, and subscribe if you like this content. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.